In this video, we'll watch Alex work through a story exercise in Word Warm-Ups Live. Each Word Warm-Up section has word list exercises where students learn phonics patterns. Each section also has a story exercise, which gives students a chance to read words with featured phonics patterns in connected text. Ideally, students work through the story exercise after completing the word list exercises. To begin, Alex logs in by going to the Read Live homepage and clicking Student. Then he enters his account number, user ID, and password and clicks Log In. From here, Alex clicks this button to enter Word Warm-Ups Live.
Please select the next exercise.
Alex has already completed the word list exercises to learn the phonics patterns. Now, he's ready to work through the story exercise, so he clicks Story.
Look at the story, A Pet Pig. Notice the short vowel in many of the words in this story.
The progress bar lists the steps students must complete for the story exercise. The steps for a word warm-up story differ from those in Read Naturally Live, which targets reading fluency. In Word Warm-Ups, the purpose of the story is to have students read words with the featured phonics patterns in connected text. So the steps in Word Warm-Ups and the requirements for each step differ from what Read Naturally Live students are used to. The progress bar highlights the current step. Alex is on the first step, Read Along. Read Along is the teacher modeling step. Students read aloud, quietly, with a recording of the story. This step helps students learn unknown words and practice difficult words. The modeling also encourages proper pronunciation, expression, and phrasing. On the read-along step, the number of stars shows how many read-alongs the student must complete. Students typically read along once, but teachers can require the student to read along up to 3 times. Alex is required to read along once, and he can't leave the page until one read-along is complete.
Click Start Read Along and read along as the story is read to you.
To begin, Alex clicks Start Read Along and reads the story aloud quietly with the narrator.
Dogs and cats are common pets. Just don't let it hog the bed.
Click Start Read Along to read along, or click Next to continue.
Notice Alex's star is filled in. Since he's read the required number of times, he can click Next to move to the next step. In the practice step, students practice reading the story without the narrator. This repeated reading step helps students improve their fluency with words that have the featured patterns and deepen their understanding of the story. In this step, a reading guide is available to help students' eyes track words across the page. Alex can choose to turn off the reading guide by clicking the switch. Clicking again turns the reading guide back on.
Click Start Reading and begin reading. Click the words you don't know to hear them read to you. Click Finished Reading when you finish reading the story.
Alex clicks Start Reading to begin his practice.
Dogs and cats are
He reads the story aloud quietly and moves the reading guide to highlight each line as he reads.
You
Alex clicks on any word he doesn't know to hear it read.
probably know that rabbits and hamsters.
In Word Warm-Ups Live, this reading isn't timed and there's no fluency score. Instead, a student reads the entire story to get practice reading words with the featured patterns. When Alex gets to the end of the story, he'll click Finished Reading.
Just don't let it hog the bed.
By default, students must practice the story once, but teachers can change the number required. Alex completed his required number of practices, so he clicks Next to move on.
Click each blank and pick the best answer. Then, click Next.
In the quick quiz, students answer a modified cloze question about the story. This step evaluates the student's comprehension of the story and provides further exposure to the featured phonics patterns. As Alex fills in each blank, he can refer to the story for help. Once Alex has filled in all the blanks, he clicks Next.
Play this game while you wait for your teacher. Click the best answer to score points. If there's a speaker icon, click it. Click any word or picture you don't know to hear what it is.
Alex is ready to be evaluated by his teacher. Notice the header and footer have turned red. This means Alex needs a teacher to move on. While waiting for his teacher, Alex plays a game that provides additional phonics practice. He clicks the best answer for each item and gets points for each correct answer. When Alex's teacher is available, she clicks Conduct Past Activities and enters her user ID and password. Once Alex's teacher is logged in, notice the header and footer change to show a teacher is present. Alex's teacher should remain with him until the footer no longer says Teacher Present. During the pass step, the teacher listens to the student read the story and grades the result. This step isn't timed, and the teacher sets expectations and evaluates the reading based on his or her knowledge of the student. There's no start button to click. Instead, when both teacher and student are ready, the student just starts reading.
Dogs and cats are common pets.
The teacher listens to the student read part or all of the story and evaluates the student's reading. Alex's teacher listens to him read the entire story.
Don't let it hog the bed.
Alex's teacher indicates that his reading met her expectations. Then Alex clicks Next. The Review Quick Quiz page gives the teacher an opportunity to review and discuss the student's answers. The Remedial Actions page would be next if Alex hadn't met his teacher's expectations when reading the story, or if he'd missed any parts of the quick quiz. If that were the case, his teacher could assign remedial work to Alex, asking him to read along again, practice some more, or re-answer the incorrect part of the quick quiz. Or his teacher could allow him to complete the story even though all of the requirements for passing hadn't been met. However, Alex met all the requirements, so clicking Next on the Review Quick Quiz page takes him to the Congratulations page.
Congratulations! You passed this exercise. Click Done to finish.
Notice the Teacher Present label is gone. Alex's teacher can leave, allowing him to work independently again. Alex clicks Done.
Please select the next exercise.
And now he can select the next exercise, work in a different Read Live program, or log out.